Hey guys, Christian Soto here for RedChipPoker.com, and I'm in the forum today. It's been a while since I've went in the forum, but today I decided to do a little walkthrough, and I ran into this hand um, that most of you guys have been going back and forth on, and I figure I'd throw my 2 cents in there just for those who care to listen to it. I will do it. Okay, so this hand was posted by Doug, and he played this hand, he said, with one of his students on the table. He's playing $1, $2 at Mandalay Bay, $300 effective. And in this hand, we have pocket threes. There's one limper. We open to 12 from the button. Both blinds call, and the limper calls. So we have 48 going into the middle, four-way, and we're in position. The flop comes queen, 7, 8, rainbow, and it decides to check through, which I think is fine. I don't think pocket threes necessarily needs to see bet this board. So I think giving up is just fine. Uh, and then the turn comes a king of clubs, obviously, which improves our range. The blinds check, and then the limper leads for $10 into 48, which is like 1/5 pot. And now we have a decision about what to do. And this is where the discussion started. A lot of you guys said that raising is an option, that raising is good. And I have a problem with that. I think that pocket threes doesn't necessarily need to be raised here as a bluff. And I'm not necessarily saying that it's a bad spot to do so in terms of like just pure action and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is that when the flop came down, our decision was to give up on this hand, right? Now the turn comes the king of clubs. Yes, it improves our range, perceived range, but there's no reason for us to have to go out of our way to put pocket threes into our bluff range when we're going to have plenty other hands to do so with. So when the limper limps there and we decide to have an ISO from the button, we're gonna have all kinds of hands. We're gonna have Ace 10. We're gonna have Jack 10. We're gonna have Ace Jack. We're gonna have all King X combos, um, which is a lot of hands that fit into our bluff range. Obviously, minus the king combos, that's where we are value range. But we're gonna have plenty of hands that fit into our bluff range. Um, so much so that pocket threes don't necessarily need to go into that range as well. So, in short, what I'm trying to say is we'll have all ace 10 combos. We'll have all ace jack combos. We'll have all jack 10 combos. We'll even have some jack 9 suited combos in there. And all those hands are going to encompass our bluff range. And all those hands are going to give us enough of a bluff frequency on this turn when he leads in for 1/5 pot that including pocket threes into this range as well will force us to lose control of our bluff range. If we're bluffing pocket threes, that means we're plucking pocket fours, pocket five, pocket sixes, some 7x hands. Like we're just bluffing everything now. And I think that is a very slippery slope where we could just be losing control of our bluff range on this spot. And I think that's something that we should all keep in mind is, let our range do its job. We're going to have enough hands to do things here with. We don't need to go out of our way and include pocket threes to do even more bluffing in this spot. Yes, it's a weak lead, but there is two players behind us, that of which we're not sure are going to fold any King X combo. We're not sure how our opponent is going to react to this raise after he leads. Yes, it's weak, but we don't necessarily have enough info. This is live poker, right? So there's a lot of different variables here that are not going to allow us to like make this play too profitable. I think that just allowing a range to do its job is going to be perfectly fine. So in short, I think that this play is pretty bad if Hero does decide to go for the raise. I think he should just allow his range to do its job and be comfortable with that. And that's what I mean by we don't have to win this hand. That doesn't mean that we're nits. That doesn't mean that anything like that. It just means that your range in this spot means that you should fold this hand. and let the other portions of your range fight for you. And that's all. So with that said, peace.